Welcome back to this wonderful Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. This is match number 4 of this IPCL Indian Para Cricket League 2024 pilot season conducted by Rotaract Club of Coimbatore Gaalaxy along with Thunder Sports, Tamil Nadu PCCA. We're inviting people from different states to participate in this tournament. We're having multi cricketers from different states across the country. And this crucial day, we're having 3 matches to be played, with this one being a duo-day game for Raging Rhinos taking on Galaxy Giants, who almost sealed a spot in the final by winning back-to-back games on the previous day. Now, Galaxy won the toss. They had decided to bat first. As the fielders were being placed, Raging Rhinos, a crucial game for them. They'll be working hard on that to come back stronger. They have to win 2 games today so that they could be able to make it to the finals to fight on with Thunder Warriors, who are other competitors for them, and along with Mighty Mavericks. The 3 teams fighting on for the second spot. Unless or until if Galaxy Giants lose this game in a way too different, of probably by difference of 9 wickets or 10 wickets with 30 to 40 balls to spare, then maybe some slight difference in the run rate could push Galaxy Giants at the third position too. But it's a very, very, very rare of a combination. Right into the first ball, Bablu with the ball. As usual, Chinna Munusamy and Kishore were the openers. It's a typical start for them. Taking on his own time in the middle, Chinna Munusamy didn't got much of big numbers in the previous game for both the batters. Though they won the previous game, it's the strength that middle order adds to them. The skipper Senthil Kumar, who's unavailable today, who played a crucial knock in the first game. And along with that side, the other cricketer to watch out for. There are plenty of other cricketers waiting there in middle order, but that top order is yet to shine. Continues off to bat. It's a clear sky, a fantastic morning, a Saturday morning, the best time to play the game of cricket. Weekend means cricket in Tamil Nadu, especially in these venues like 22 yards floodlights cricket ground, having different reactions with the ball. It's slightly low keeping in day games, and while in night it's getting on and extra bounce is offered for the fast bowlers. We've seen that evidently in the previous game. The same side, the Galaxy Giants, who struggled to chase down a target of 58 against the Thunder Warriors. That's the kind of pressure when you play in a night game. The scariness will be high, the pace will be different comparing to the day game. Rhinos will be having a night game today. Steps out and places it at the mid wicket, but couldn't get much connection over there. Chinna Munusamy is taking his own time in the middle to get things started. Since this being a power play, the name itself says what needs to be done in these overs. They're having a third man in position, they're having a sweeper cover in position, and slips for Chinna Munusamy, which clearly shows that the bowler might try to bowl way outside the off stump. His operation of areas were offside. Oh, what a delivery! This is fantastic delivery. Slightly bit unplayable delivery too. This is actually pushing himself under pressure. Chinna Munusamy looks out to be clueless. 5 dot balls in the over with one more to complete this over. Will he complete this with a maiden or a wicket maiden, or is it going to be the first run for Galaxy Giants? Mid on and mid off inside the circle. Obviously, he's bowling back off length deliveries, which invites the batter to go for the cut shot, or if you try to play it in the air, you may lose your wicket. A good placement and gets up the mark with that single. Opens the account for Galaxy Giants, and Chinna Munusamy gets up the mark with a single. That's one for no loss after one. One for no loss, GG. As Chinna Munasamy continues out to bat. Even in the previous day's game, the power play scores were not that satisfying with the way how they bat in the power play with the openers and the number 3 batter. We even criticized a lot about Kishore's batting display in the previous day. Kishore must be working on his batting styles as if you give a positive start in the power play, the vibe could transform throughout the innings. If the openers and number 3 batters struggle to score runs on the board, that kinda improves the confidence to the bowlers. That doesn't mean the batter should abruptly go for the big shots. It's about the way how you tactically approach the power play. As an opener, you have to set the basement and you have to score runs at the right point of time. As it is T20 format, you won't be given much time to settle yourself or to access the conditions for a very long time. You have to quickly adapt to the situations and bowlers. Sheva continues out to bowl another quick pacer to watch out for. And get yourself on track. Start scoring some runs. Damage the new ball. And then the rest of the batters will take on the same rhythm forward. Steps out. As he beats the fielder, the quick outfield supports the ball to travel. And eventually, it stops. It's not going to boundary anyway. Good run from Sheikh. Couple of runs on the board here. He's trying to show some intent here, Chinna Munasamy. You know the importance of playing and rotating the strike. If you continue to rotate the strike and score runs on the board, the pressure will be eased out from you. Rather than that, some of the batters were trying to play a couple of dot balls early in the innings that kind of pushes them under pressure. And eventually they try to play a wrong shot and loses the way in the middle. You should have a clear-cut idea on what you're going to do. What is your ideal pass score in power play? Is it going to be 45 to 60 or more than 60 or around 50? You have to come to the conclusion and play according to that. Obviously, this includes the kind of bowlers you face. But there are a lot more duties to be done as an opener. You'll be going on to the crease facing a new ball. That's not just the quality. An ability to play in the new ball is not just the quality. It's about a lot more to be done. You're actually holding on the confidence of the middle order batters too. Quick running between the wickets. A cheeky single that keeps Kishore to get off the mark. Brings back Chinna Munasamy on strike. So far, no signs of any boundaries coming on the new ball. Five for no loss. Bit of positive start here with the new ball. But didn't so much of runs being scored so far. So if something is regularly happening for a side, they have to change the combination. There is also a pressure for them. They're not having the skipper today, Sendil Kumar, who was injured in the previous game while he was playing against Thunder Warriors. So they have to find a proper replacement for the batter, not just as a skipper. As a batter, Sendil Kumar provides a lot more value to the side. He's one of the solid player to play for India and also for Tamil Nadu. So if you lose such values, then there should be a proper replacement. continues out to bowl Bablu. Strong shouts and some runs were started flowing on the board as the scoreboard kept on moving. Been a clear weather than the previous day. It's light, hot, and humid too. Not much comparing to Chennai. This provides more value to assess the conditions for cricketers. They've practiced to play in these conditions regularly. This also adds a lot of confidence for them. Every team have played at least one game in the floodlights. That's a different experience for them. For the first ever time in the history of para cricket, for these cricketers across India, they're playing in floodlights. Obviously, the credit goes to Rotaract Club of Coimbatore Galaxy. That's been flicked away. The bowler tried to bowl it onto the pads. Beautiful stroke making as it goes to the boundary ropes. First boundary in the morning, and that comes in style from Kishore. The intention was to deliver in Yorker. As it went out of control, he bowled it onto the pads, and this man is too good in playing those shots. This might improve the confidence of Kishore. We're going to rewind what happened in the 2023 50 over World Cup as the captain Rohit Sharma started playing attacking cricket in the power play. Oh, another beautiful shot. Despite of what result comes over, sometimes the shots must be appreciated. Coming back to what we're speaking about, the intention of Rohit Sharma in the 50 over World Cup must be spoken to a larger extent. The selflessness as a skipper, he's actually moving himself out of his comfort zone. That's a great example on how an opener should play in a modern day cricket. We'll speak about that in the next over too. But as of now, it's a dot ball to end the over. 12 for no loss after 3. 12 for no loss. Inviting the batter to go for the cover race. Sheva continues out to bowl. We spoke a lot about the way how the captains are shuffling the bowlers in the previous day's game too. Are you going to keep on with Shevag with the same combination along with Shevag and Bablu? Sometimes the what skippers does is using that mainstream bowler for one single over in the power play and then preserving him for the future. That one single over too to get some luck. Flicked away as it goes over the boundary ropes. Another boundary. That's a similar kind of stroke making this time onto the fine leg region. Kishore is too good in playing those shots when you bowl onto the pads. Don't even think about mercy from him. Just go for boundary. That's such a wonderful stroke making. Just take back a look at that. It is being bowled onto the stumps. And as simple as it could get. Closing the bat space at the right time. And the fine leg fielder couldn't stop that quick outfield. And the ball was being delivered with a pace. So it's always important to bowl the right Yorkers. If you are intending to bowl an Yorker, There were times when Sachin Tendulkar shuffles Lasit Malinga like that. I'll give one over to Lasit Malinga on the power play. Just to look at the luck of Lasit Malinga, will he be able to give any early breakthrough? But after that one over, all the three other overs of Lasit Malinga will be preserved for the death overs. So these were kind of strategical thinking as Sachin had few other new ball bowlers to capitalize the momentum. They had someone like Munaf Patel, they had someone like Harbhajan Singh to bowl in the new ball. They also had someone like Bumrah later part of 2013. That's how the bowling structure must be fixed. We should have that mainstream bowler who will bowl in the death overs by giving him one over in the power play. Then you should have a power play specialist too. That's how the team should be picked. And for that power play specialist, you shouldn't consider conceding runs. It's all about picking wickets. He may concede 10 runs per over, but if he picks 2 wickets or 3 wickets, that's the great sign. Another boundary over there. Kishore changes his mode of batting along with Chinna Munusamy as both the batters started showing some intent. Maybe they would have watched the previous days live. The criticism that's been made in the commentary box would have changed that game. Well, this is the right way to approach power play, especially when you're playing T20 format. It's a team game, and not even a single batter been given much of chance to take some time, to spend some time in the crease and capitalize with the momentum. Fielder chases down the ball. Another good shot, another better placement as it goes over the boundary ropes. Back to back boundaries are here. And the run rate is keep on increasing. This is the brand of batting that they are showing. In terms of batting display in the power play, we've seen teams like Thunder Virus have shown splendid performance in previous days' game. They had solid top order batters, someone like Muttarasu, someone like Sunmaker. These batters were adding a lot more value to the side. Whereas when it comes to other sides, like Chinna Munusamy and Kishore, have improvised a lot than the previous day's game. Will be just a single. And we'll be keeping the strike back, that's 27 for no loss. Twenty-seven for no loss, as both the openers have set their platforms perfectly. And that is a change in bowling. He's one of those dominant bowlers of the previous day's games. Vignesh with the ball. They're having a good understanding between each other. Both the run by of Chinna Munusamy and Kishore. That's the biggest problem when you have run bys with you. The non-striker should have a coordination with the run by batter as well as the striker. It'll confuse the non-striker sometimes who is calling yes, who is calling no. But if they start to have that understanding between each other, this is what happens. Look at the result that they produced. Another one. Good call from the non-striker this time. Inviting the batter to go for the back foot. Run out opportunity, direct hit. And no, says the on-field umpire. That seems like a wonderful running between the wickets from Kishore. And the run by batter of Chinna Munusamy. Just take back a look at that. This is such a wonderful understanding between the batters. This is not the right sign for someone like Jens. Still no signs of change of length from Vignesh. Continues out to bowl with the same area of off out of it, and that's placed into perfection. No chance for the fielder to stop that, and this outfield moves and moves, but not moving to the boundary ropes. Will be a couple of runs on the board. Stepping out and going over the bowler said, you have to dominate the bowler sometimes. I agree that Vignesh is a sensible bowler who understands the batter's mentality, but sometimes you have to put the bowler into the back foot, as confidence is something that's running the mindset of the bowlers. If you ruin their confidence, they'll bowl loose deliveries, they'll fail to deliver what they exactly want to deliver, and obviously it may impact their purchases too. Anyway, let's wait and watch what's going to happen. Swings and couldn't get much connection over there. Another one onto the pads for Kishore that goes past the wicket keeper. Raghava, the new bowler. Another wonderful bowler. A great character in the dressing room. A certain cricketer who brings out a different vibe altogether. Raghava is such a kind of cricketer. While in the travel bus, while in the dressing room, everywhere he just creates the vibe all over there. And obviously, a good cricketer too. Another find of Tamil Nadu Physically Challenged Cricket Association. Continues out to bowl Raghava. Punches the ball as it finds the gap and eventually goes over the boundary ropes. A fantastic stroke making from Kishore. And these were just invitations. Raghava invited him, come on, go for the boundary. And Kishore says yes, taken for granted. And that's been placed beautifully. All you need to do is just throw your bat at the right region. As these were loose deliveries, no need to stretch yourself with the footwork. Another one at the same region. Wonderful running between the wickets. A contrastly different batting display comparing to the previous day's game. As Kishore and Chinna Munusamy understands the situation perfectly. Maybe a lesson to learn from the previous game. Though they won the game, a lot to be improved with the batting display, especially in the power play. Another one glided at the final region. Oh, clean bowled. Now the right one to be bowled on here for Chinna Munusamy. A soft dismissal here. Raghava brings up the breakthrough. And Chinna Munusamy walks back to the pavilion. 42 for 1, Galaxy Giants. New batter in at number 3. Continues to bowl Raghava. With a wonderful delivery and a dot ball to finish things off. That's the end of power play. 42 for 1.
6 overs, 42.
Shake the new bowler. Change of pace is here, but not the spin, no, a medium pacer. Now the fielders are being expanded. Sweeper cover, long on, long off. Deep square leg in position, deep mid wicket in position. A protection mindset to different things in the control. Beautiful shot through the covers. Excellent stroke making. Just reaches the length of the ball and plays it to perfection. Kishore looks out to be in great touch. Look at that shot. He's playing as late as possible. That's the biggest strength of Kishore. Another one. The beauty of Kishore's batting is high elbow batting style. Most of the time, high elbow comes on to play, and that's the best way to bat on. If you bring your high elbow in control, then you'll be playing with straight bat. That will be the most safest mode of batting. Whatever the format may be, you have to focus on that high elbow batting display. Single good stop from Savaria. Pushes it to rotate the strike. As Nazir gets off the mark with that single. Now another partnership needs to be posted. These were the dangerous overs. If any other batters of the batting side watching this one, inform your batting side that the next 7 overs are going to be crucial. The wicket column should be saved. No matter how many runs you score, for the next 6 overs until the 15th over's completion, there shouldn't be any wicket loss. Maybe 1 or 2 is fine, but nothing more than that. And they should have a set batter at the completion of 15th over. Been a crucial game for the Raging Rhinos. They have to come up with a breakthrough as early as possible. Change of pace is here. Wicketkeeper closer to the stumps. Spinners in control as Vignesh continues off the ball on a different end now. He was the wicket taking bowler in the previous day's games. He's one of those go to options for Raging Rhinos. Change of field positioning is here. Deep square leg in position, short fine leg, and there is a short square leg too, as they wanted to stop the batters rotating the strike. Not the right way to bowl on. Couldn't understand the intentions of Vignesh as he's placing more fielders on the leg side, bowling at the leg side. The regional touch is quite good that he wants to move the game towards the leg side, but also the intention was to stop the batters rotating the strike. Good work behind the stumps, but no chance of that being a dismissal. Keeping things under control. Wicketkeeper keen on observing the batter's foot movements. If he lifts his back foot, there are more possibilities of that being a dismissal. These were tactical approaches, not just for spinners, even for medium pacers sometimes. The skippers used to place wicketkeeper behind the stumps as close as possible. Most of the times it won't be a tactical approach. There won't be any tactics behind that. It is just to make the batter to think about that approach. The moment you place your fielders in a different positions, maybe in slips and silly fielding or the wicketkeeper behind the stumps, automatically the batter's thought process will focus on the wicketkeeper. Why is the wicketkeeper came forward? What would be the game plan? So he will stop thinking about picking the gaps. It will manipulate the mindset of the batter. And these are tactical approaches that the bowling sides will take on So the batters must be focusing on what needs to be done, where are the gaps, where could they add more productivity to the run board, rather than focusing on the fielding changes and something that stops them. This is such a wonderful delivery from Vignesh. Been taking things into control. 51 for 1. Raghav continues out to bowl. Couple of dot balls here. As Kishore's batting display shows subtle calmness, and he's having something in him. He's having an understanding on what needs to be done, and he's focusing on that. He's that one batter who never thinks out of the box. Just focus on what needs to be done. But this time goes for the big shot. And that is a great catch. One of the great catches ever seen in this IPCL history. We've seen one in the yesterday's game. This is one among them. Savaria Sharma, the fielder, is having full charge on. And that's 51 for 2. The set batter gone. Kishore walks back to the pavilion. Ramesh, the new batter. As Raghava continues out to bowl, continues to shine as he is the wicket-taking bowler from both the ends. Changing of ends have also worked for the bowlers sometimes, as this is working well for them. I would like to repeat the same thing that I was speaking about early in the innings too. The middle overs between 7 to 15 are the overs to be controlled by the batters, as this phase regularly fetches more wickets and collapses the batting unit. We've seen that happen to Thunder Warriors in the previous game too. So keeping that in mind, middle overs batting must be kept in control. You need not to score much runs on the board. Focus on 8 runs per over or 9 runs per over, but you should not lose more than 1 or 2 wickets. As this phase doesn't meant to bat well, or doesn't meant to bat destructively, as there is a phase for that, the so-called death overs, the last 5 overs. Now the good one from Chetan Savaria Sharma. He's one of the pick of the fielders so far, giving us 200% for his side, as every other fielders know the importance of winning this game. 53 for 2. Continues after bowl. The Galaxy Giants are in the most crucial phase of this innings. If I were the coach of the side or the captain of the side, I would have insisted this to the batters. Spend some time, spend some time. After 15, we'll shift the gears. That doesn't mean you have to just go with the dot ball. Play low risk shots. Not to play the sweep shot, but you can play a straight shot. You can play through the covers, but you can't play much of cut shots comfortably. And that's how you can reduce the risk factors in the middle over so that you could bat for a long time, and that eases out the pressure from the rest of the batters. Continues to bowl Vignesh. He's asking for something, the wicket keeper, guiding the bowler as they're arranging the fielders. A change of field positioning here for Ramesh, the new batter. As he too, the new batter. Oh, that's clean delivery. As things got quite closer, the batters are feeling the pressure. That's what I mentioned. You must be very careful while facing bowlers at these middle overs. Wickets will somehow fall in places. Bowlers like Vignesh. Singles and twos coming on this over. Every inauguration brings out a milestone moment in the history of cricket, whereas for para cricket, it is time to rise. We've seen the rise of women's cricket for the past 80 years. Before 2016 or 17, we didn't see much of impacts over women cricket. The viewership was very less, while during the times of Trish Kamini and Mithali Raj. But later on, it started taking over. It's dominating now. Women's IPL is being watched across the country. There are plenty of women's cricketers being developed in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Likewise, para cricket is facing its most important phase, where these kind of tournaments were improvising their games. And moving on to be milestone moment set by the Tamil Nadu captain. Swings and misses out. Thickish outside edge will be fetching an easy single. The wonderful running between the wickets as they're taking things under control. Would have placed a slip fielder, it seems. Look at that. But you may not be sure when it's going to happen for you.
Next board.
Choose the call as they're running for single.
Change
Which
the
is two
mood.
more to end the over.
Change the mood.
As Nazir and Ramesh are building this partnership to the next level.
Soda.
60 for 2 now. Halfway through the first innings. One more to complete the 10th over. Another strong shouts, no chance of that being a dismissal. Dot ball to end the over. Swings and misses out and strong shouts as the wicket falls. Ramesh, the batter, being dismissed. Tried to play a big shot, but the head position didn't supported him. And this is not the right time to go for the big shot. As another wicket falls, Yanka Stark came in and straight away gave the breakthrough that they're looking for. 60 for 3 it is, the Galaxy Giants. பைத்தான் தெரிஞ்சு sixty for six. Soib Ansari, the wonderful fast bowler, but with the bat to serve his side. Two newbies yet to get off the mark. After losing six wickets, the batting got complete collapse today. This is not a regular day at work for Galaxy Giants. But their biggest strength is their bowling. Big shot through the covers. No chance for the fielders to stop that as it goes for the boundary. Getting up the mark with the boundary. Sai. Another promising prospect to watch out for. I've seen him playing a wonderful cut shots and pull shots in the previous day's game. But this one being played really well. Now the quick bowler, two pacers doing their job with the bat today. As things were quite good under control. Soy Bansari and Soy. Yanka Amstar continues out to bowl his second over and 2 wickets for him so far. He is that one key bowler who changed the context of the game. Started things off with the wicket. Swings and misses out. Couldn't get much connections over there. Continues out to bat, 69 for 6. Shoaib Ansari. The other teams are practicing over there. Thunder Warriors for having net session, as this is also a crucial game for them. I won't name it as do or die game in case if Galaxy Giants were failing to perform well today. That might open a new gate for Rhinos. Then yes, Thunder Warriors must win in that game. That's how it used to be. As things were quite good under control. Not much pressure over there.
டென்னிஸ் பிளேயர் மாதிரி இருக்கீங்க. சர்வீஸ் போட்டீங்கன்னா பயங்கர வேகமாக போகும். ஹைட்டா இருக்கீங்களா?
அந்த பால் மஞ்சள் பூப்பந்து டென்னிஸா இல்லை, நான் டென்னிஸ் சொல்கிறேன். இந்த 2 பேர் ஆடுவாங்க, நிறைய பேர் 2 பேர் ஆடுவாங்க.
எட்டுடா ஒரு வாரம் தான் பிளாக்ல வேலை யாரும் மாதிரி இருக்கிறேன்.
70 for 6 it is after 13.1 overs. Rajani continues off to bowl. Just pushing things under control. At 74 for 6. Strong shouts and the fingers were going up. Another wicket falls. This time it's Shoaib Ansari. And Rajani gets his 3rd wicket. It's creating a huge impact in this game. And this was the dismissal delivery. Trying to play with crossbat, good appeal and plumb in front of wicket. He was clear with his decision. That's a wicket number 7, 74 for 7. Continues after bowl. Sivakoti, the new batter, yet to get off the mark. Now the tailenders have to take up the responsibility of playing for this entire over. Speaking about the middle overs early in the innings too. Be careful in the middle overs. That's the only mantra every other side must focus on. As of expected, The Giants have failed to stay still in the middle overs. Lost most of the wickets in the middle overs. Now they're 74 for 7, which is not the right sign for the side at this point of time. As the projected score shows 108. Continues out to bat. Hit to get off the mark.
சவாரியாவா ஓவர்
14 overs, 74 with a loss of 7 wickets.
నిన్న మిడాస్తనే తోపడురా
"74 for 7, 6 more overs to complete the first innings." As Galaxy Giants losing their way in the middle. This is not the first time it's happening for them. It's their fast bowling department that supported them to win all of these games by bowling first and containing things under control. Whereas in terms of the batting display of Galaxy Giants, they need to work on a lot. The batting strength is comparatively weaker sections. With the names of Sai, with the absence of Sendil Kumar, and obviously the other batters like Kishore must play long innings. Other than that, we didn't saw much of a depth batting. Obviously, Ramesh is there. "75 for 7." Even for someone like Sivakoti, the biggest pressure is they're good at bowling those left arm medium paces, left arm quick paces. Someone like Harish is there. But how much could you be able to defend? Could you be able to defend a target of 96 and 97? Well, that's where the real challenge lies for any side. You can be able to fight with a total of 120 or 125 on the board with the kind of bowling strength that you're having. But for that should be some numbers to be maintained on the scoreboard. But as of now, GG were not maintaining the numbers. Another one. And that's taken. Another wicket falls over there. The intention was to go for the big shot. Look at Savaria Sharma. The pose after taking the catch. Sivakoti walks back to the pavilion for 0 run. That's something that they would have expected at this point of time. But this pose, 1 million hearts. Savaria is having full charge today. continues out. 75 for 8. Gumal Brad, the new batter, in at number 10 for Galaxy Giants. Now, final few wickets. We may not be sure on how long this innings is going to be there. I don't feel this will continue out till the end of 20th over.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಾರಿ 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 ಅದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬ್ರೋ 370 ಹಲೋ 370
Misses out as it goes past the wicketkeeper. These were unnecessary runs at this point of time. Boundary after a very long time. And lucky runs coming on the board here for Galaxy Giants. Some confusions over there as the on-field umpire is moving forward to check whether it's boundary or not. And that is eventually
Score
75
got off the mark with that boundary. Gurmal continues out to bat. Another better shot through the gaps. Beautiful placement. As the fielder chasing down the ball will be getting a couple of runs on the board. Excellent stroke making from Gumal Brad. They're having a deep batting. They're not having much of tail over there. Even the lower middle order batters are showing some class. "81 for 8. The last ball of this over. Look at the innovation behind the stumps. And that won't be adding any runs on the board. End of the over, that's 81 for 8. "81 for 8. Sai, the one final hope. Been batting for a while, but didn't got a better partner to continue out with the innings. Rajani continues to bowl 3 wickets for him so far. The medium pacers like Rajani and Raghava have added a lot of value to the side today. This will continues how to do. Big shot through the covers. Beautiful placement from Shoy. And this man shows the class again and again, right from the previous day. Sai will be that final hope for them to reach the triple digit mark. If he fails to deliver, then things will be quite under pressure. Looks like a solid batter, Sai, the man from Hyderabad. Provides multi-dimensional value to the side. He's a good bowler. He is a good batter. So this all-round value adds more benefit to Galaxy Giants. Right from the first match, the top order fumbled in the middle and Sai ensured that the team is winning the game. I think that is the kind of responsibility every other cricketer should take on. There are a few cricketers like Sai, Senthil Kumar are taking up the responsibility of making things happen. With the ball, they're having more match winners, no doubt on that.
Yes. Yes. The camera.
Strong shouts, that's missing down the leg. And the fingers were not going up. 86 for 8. Gumal Bar continues out. Will Rajani fetch another one? That's the biggest expectation that everyone were having here. As Gumal Bar finding it hard to play while the ball is being bowled on to pads. Swings and misses out. As things were quite good under control. Continues up to bowl. And this time got the connection, but a beautiful shot as bottom hand domination and a wonderful fielding standard too. Good all-round cricket overall. It's Savaria Sharma again. He's
16
everywhere
overs,
today.
87.
Into the 80s. Another big shot. Got to give kudos to this batter, but unfortunately losing his way in the middle. But such a fantastic batting display. Gumal Brar. Another one by the same fielder who does fantastic job again and again today. Gumal Brar walks back to the pavilion for 7 runs. It's 87 for 9. Nikunj, the new batter. So far 4 wickets for Raghava. Wouldn't say any of 5-4 in this series so far. Continues to be on strike, Nikunj. Will Raghava end up with a 5-4 today? The first ever 5-4 in the history of IPCL. All hopes on Raghava. This man is known for his vibe as well as the contributions that he's continuously making to the side.
Wicket மேடம் அமையுமா
Swings and misses out, inviting the batter to go for the cow drive. If I was the bowler, I would have tried to bowl onto the stump line. The more you attack the stumps, the more possibilities of you getting the breakthrough. Obviously, you have to wait for the batter to make such mistakes, but if you bowl way outside the off stump, even if the batters are making mistakes, that won't be benefiting the bowler. Ready பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோ. Last ball of the over. The expectations of a 5 for 4 for 15 now. If he gets a 1, it will be 5 for 15, the first 5-er of this tournament. Right, last ball. And that's squeezed between the point fielders. Beautiful stroke making. Boundary to end the over. And he is getting off the mark with a boundary. 91 for 9 after 17. .91 for 9. Now last wicket in hand and 18 more balls to complete the first innings. Raghava's spell completed with 4 for 19. Rajni continues to bowl. Last over for him. 3 for 10 was his number. He could end up with 4 wickets as only 1 wicket left in this innings. Sai steps out and this is not the right way to approach. Sai must focus for 2s and 4s. But this one is even much better as he goes for boundary. Surprising stroke making. I was not thinking about a boundary at this point of time. As the kind of shot he played was not a better connection, but the timing and the placement looks out to be perfect. Look at that. I'll expect Sai to play throughout the over. He may rotate the strike in the last ball of the over. The strong shouts. Quick delivery again as the wicketkeeper behind the stumps, pushing the batter under pressure. Some words were being shared. Not going for the single, hesitating to go for the single. Sai understood the importance of this situation. The more ball he faces, the more opportunities of them making it to triple digit mark. Away more than that. Swings and misses out. Change of pace here from Rajani. Is variating the pace in the middle of the over. That the batters must watch the ball till it reaches the batter. You may not be sure on what kind of delivery he is bowling. Some were quicker, some were slower. At some point of time, he's been bowling extra bounce. Big shot that eventually finds a fielder in position. I would have gone for single at this point of time. Are you having that confidence that you could be able to rotate the strike in the last ball of the over? Even Mahendra Singh Dhoni rotates the strike in the fifth ball. Ensures to give that one ball to the non-striker or not to take risk by rotating the strike in the last ball. Anyway, Soil's having his own thought process. There wasn't any fielders on the leg side. If I'm the skipper, I would have added more fielders in the 30-yard circle now for the last ball. Beautiful one from Soy as he keeps the strike back for the next over. 93 for 9 after 18. If they continue out to bat, they could avoid follow-on. Knows the call from Sai as he hesitates to rotate the strike. They would have tried run between the wickets for the second run. As going for two will be good, helpful for the batters by coming back to the strike. Rather than going on for the dot balls, as you're playing a T20 cricket, just 2 more overs to complete the first innings. You can't just be comfortable with the dot ball. Try to convert ones into twos rather than not going for the single. It's 97 for 9 as Sai continues out to bat. Big shot, and that stand and deliver onto the dugout. One of the biggest shots ever to be played in the history of this tournament. What a shot it had been. And Sai brings up 100 in style here for GG. Just take back a look at that shot. That was phenomenal stroke making. 103 for 9.
So day 2 of IPC. Associate sponsor Sri Ramakrishna Hospital.
Goes straight, but not rotating the strike with just 3 more balls to complete the over.
Rotary E Club of Changemakers. Rotary E Club of Metro Dynamics. KSS Coimbatore Gaalaxy International Residential School. Kurukshetra Holidays. Techno Sports, India Cements, PVR Inox.
Steps out and couldn't get connections. He's looking up to be in great touch, but unfortunately not rotating the strikes.
Techno Sports, United Catholic Foundation.
இது போடுறியா கோலி பண்ண
2 more to end the over.
Skyfox Event Company, Radio Mirchi 98.3 FM.
Now the last ball of this over. As that's 103 for 9. Sai will be trying to rotate the strike, but no change in the field positioning. This is where the captains will play the crucial role. If I'm the skipper, I would have added all the fielders in the 30th circle by avoiding him to rotate the strike.
அவங்க பேசும்போது போடாத, அவங்க பேசும்போது போடாத.
Pushes for single. And one to end the over. A wonderful batting display from Sai. 19 overs completed, 104 for 9.
Event
104 for 9. Sai 24 runs of 25 balls. That's a spectacular innings from the batter so far. Bablu to complete the last over. Somehow they fought and came over the pressure. Now in this last over, how much they could get. Can they target for 16 runs so that they could end up 120 at the end of 20 overs? Will be a wonderful fighting total to have something to fight on. Or maybe 10 runs in this over could also bring up something to fight on, as the expectations for Rhinos were around 70s and 80s. Now from there, they have had the urge of posting 110 or 120 in the scoreboard, which is a great stuff for any team batting first. And that's why the importance of one man batting for a long time. Oh, they would have gone for the second run. Saw he's hesitating and not going for boundary too. The distance over there, the distance to be covered by the fielder must be measured by the batters, as the danger end is for the non-striker. Would have taken the risk, but it's 9 wickets, so both wickets are important. Pulls the ball, that stoppage, and goes over the short third man fielder. Eventually gets the boundary. A welcome boundary is here from Sai, and he moves back to 28. Oh, that's clean bowled. As he's gone, Sai lost his wicket for 28 run, but that's such a wonderful contribution. right into the second innings after a very long time. RR required to win with the required run rate of 5.45. Rajni and Govindarazu were the openers. Harish, the bowler with a tremendous pace, is with the ball. You've seen this left armer doing fantastic jobs on the field in the previous day's game too. His in swingers are spectacular to watch out for. Those clean bowls and LBWs were regular day at work for him. But whereas for Rajini, the weak zone was quite different. The Thunder Warriors have clearly sketched a trap for him, which is he's very good at playing cut shots, and that's his danger spot too. While playing cut shots, Rajini loses his wicket many times. So have 2-point fielders invite the batter to go for the cut shot. As he's typically a good back-footed batter, he'll surely go for the cut shot and eventually you could dismiss the batter. There are a few drop catch opportunities too for Rajini while playing for cut shots. So that's the clue for any opposition playing against the Rhinos to dismiss the first opening combination. Invite him to go for the cut shot. Got off the mark with that single and opens the account here. RR. They just need 109 to win the game. On to the pads. A wonderful Yorker being nailed by Harish. And this man is one of the most safest hands from Pondicherry, Govindarasu. Will never let the bowler to take over him. Typically a defensive batter, a ODM batter. I think that is pretty much mandatory at this point of time. They have to chase down a low target with a good partnership. A stable batter should stay in the crease. It may be Govindarasu. As Govindarasu looks out to be clueless. Harish is having two-way attack as him being an athlete before entering up to para cricket. Is very agile and quick with his pace. And those surprise incoming deliveries were challenging the batters. And you must be prepared for both the deliveries, the incoming delivery as well as the one being bowled outside the off stump. And with the kind of pace he delivers, the reaction time for the batters were very low. One for no loss after the first over. And starting things off with a decent kind of efforts. Now Sai with the bat. The man who showed a tremendous performance in the first innings with the bat. Another quick bowler to watch out for. Will be having a short run up, but the kind of release that he makes describe his bowling quality. A quick pacer from Telangana. There are more other bowlers awaiting out. Sivakoti is another left arm medium pacer to watch out for. His experience brings a different value to the side. And there are more good qualities. Fast bowlers are waiting outside the dugout. We've seen with way how they performed against Thunder Warriors. They've dismissed Thunder Warriors for just 57 runs. Then imagine the kind of quality that they have with their pace. Pushing things to get things into control. As it travels to the boundary ropes. These so welcome runs on the board here for Govindarasu and Rajni. Big shot on the connection. Was not much better as of expected. These were little nuances that should be kept in control. As Rajni and Govindarasu should try to score boundaries. As things were quite good under control. 106 runs required of 111 to win the game. Glides it as a square leg fielder chases down the ball. 2 is the call. And they are not heading back for the second run. It's quite a good save and will be just a single. Beautiful shot and a better placement. And that eventually goes over the boundary ropes. Welcome runs on the board here. Govindarasu plays it with stylish flick. And these were the shot that describes the batting quality. Just take back a look at that. A beautiful shot. That's 8 for no loss with one more to complete this over. Dot ball to end the over. That's 8 for no loss. Eight for no loss. Continues after ball Harish in search of a dismissal. as they somehow finding runs on the board. Both Govindarasu and Rajni, but the weak zone of Rajni must be kept in control. This digital broadcast brings a new version of approaching a game. You watch a batter bats for a hour, for a couple of overs, then you get to understand the weak zones of a batter. When you watch the previous day's games, you could clearly sketch the strategy to dismiss the batter. Rajni is having a weak zone and playing the cut shot. He's good at the cut shot, that's his weak zone too. So that region must be kept in control. .101 needed of 107 to win the game. Catches the call. That's quite good placement as the fielder chases down the ball. It'll be just a single. There are more other factors to be considered while chasing a low target. You shouldn't lose much wickets. That's the first key, but at the same time, you have to keep the scoreboard moving. That's why most of the batting units were failing. And low risk shots must be implemented rather than just blindly focusing on to go for the big shots. Hudson couldn't get the connection. Cuts again as the fielder chases down. Oh, 4 run, and that gave a boundary. Welcome runs on the board. As Govindarasu gets the boundary. As both the batters are cutting the ball really well. That's another one, another better connection. Back-to-back boundaries it is. Beautiful batting display. Positivity comes into play and showing some class on the field. $17 for no loss after 3.
3 overs.
Continues out to bat. Rajni and Govindarasu are building the partnership. 17 for no loss. And this is unusual start with the bat comparing to the previous day's games. Rhinos are understanding the importance of winning this game. Still no signs of Rajni just playing his own brand of cricket. The biggest drawback here is the bowlers are bowling onto the stump line. Rajni had this habit of cutting the ball, and that's why he tried to cut the ball against bowlers like Santosh Kumar in the previous day. So you have to bowl way outside the off stump to dismiss Rajni. Look at that. His strong zone is his weak zone. Strong shouts. And the fingers were going up as the wicket falls. Sai brings up the breakthrough. Not the right way to approach here for Rajni. Look at the dismissal as he tried to play a big shot that didn't get connected. And thickish outside edge. Wicket number 1, 17 for 1 here, RR. Pushes it forward, no chance of going for single over there. As Vignesh, the new batter, in at number 3. Punches hard and no chance of that going for single. Will be short, a dot ball. Yet to get off the mark here, Vignesh trying to push things under control. 92 more runs required and 97 balls to win the game. And that's pulled away as the fielders chasing down the ball. They were comfortably getting the twos and he's a good save. No chance of that going for the boundary. He's getting off the mark with those 2 runs. Ninety-one more runs to win the game. Continues out to bat Vignesh. These were miscommunications. And still more possibilities is heading back. And that's directed as the fingers were going up. Good work done by the wicketkeeper. Look at the celebrations, the joy on the faces as Galaxy Giants picks up another wicket. This time it's Govindarasu, the batter being dismissed. The one brought in two here, 18 for 2. The Rhinos are in trouble. This was the previous dismissal. That's the direct hit we are speaking about. Excellent effort. That's 18 for 2 as a new batter walks into the crease. And it seems like Harish continues out to bowl his third over. They were expecting that one breakthrough from Harish as he's typically the wicket taking bowler for them. But this is such a splendid stroke making. The moment he hit the ball, it reaches the sweeper cover. Using the pace of the ball and timed it to perfection, Sheikh gets off the mark with that single. No, now he's actually coming on strike, it seems. Vignesh for the batter being rotated to the strike. Now Sheikh to face his very first ball.
Truly 5G. அதான் போட்டு IPL முடியறதுக்குள்ள இது போயிருப்போது இது போட்டு ஒரு வருஷத்துல டோர்னமெண்ட் நடத்துது 2 மாசத்துல டோர்னமெண்ட்
Yorked it, and that's quite good with his connections. Harish is desperate to get that first wicket, but didn't got much of connections over there. He's trying to bowl the in-swinging Yorkers again and again. Something is slightly moving out from the bowler, but while playing on the night matches, he was even much better with his release points. The seam positions were fantastic. Kind of moved on to the batter. Pushing hard to get some dot balls over there. Was expecting things to happen on his own way. It's 19 for 2 with 2 more to end the over. Will surely be a single. Swings and misses out. This one onto the pads. Missing down the leg. 20 for 2 after 5 overs. ball. Sivakoti continues. First time for the game, Sivakoti. A left arm medium pacer.
தனியா ஓடிட்டு
வரமாட்டா. Sivakoti to bowl the final over of the power play. Swings and misses out, will be going for wide. Clean bowl. Sivakoti came in and brings up the breakthrough. It's 21 for 3 as Sheikh is the batter being dismissed. This one, a slightly in swinging delivery, invaded the stumps. And the batter being dismissed. 21 for 3.
எல்லாம்
21 for 3. As a new batter, Narendra Sharma yet to get off the mark with a wonderful bowling this have been from Sivakoti.
அடுத்து வரணும் இன்னைக்கு வரல
Couple of deliveries being bowled at the right areas. 5.3 overs, 3 more to complete this over. 21 for 3 while chasing on a target of 108. The batting displays not quite good. The quality of batting is going poor. 2 more to end the over. It was such a wonderful over so far. Been taking things under control. Straight away getting off the mark with that single. Though that's a wonderful direct hit. Could never be a dismissal. Go running between the wickets from Raghava. Beautiful shot. The timing says it all. It'll just be a single. That's a deliberate stroke making. To end the over, that's 23 for 3. Well, that's 23 for 3. Which is 86 more runs required to win the game. So Ansari, the new bowler, yesterday's star performer, 4 wickets on his name. Every single time he bowled the first ball of his over, he got a wicket on his name. This time it's high in the air, but no chance of that being a catch opportunity. Good try from the fielder. Harish was the fielder, will be just a single. As they are trying to rotate the strike. Twenty-four for 3. Just trying to squeeze the ball, couldn't get the connection as I've expected. He's one of those finest batters to watch it for the circuit. For Narendra Sharma, he needs his own time to take things under control. But once he's set, he'll try to play wonderful shots. Got the connection better and found the fielder should have taken. But unfortunately went on to be a dropped opportunity. Hope the field is okay. The scoreboard is not moving. 84 runs in 81. The number of balls are lesser than the required runs to be scored. Big shot, catches the call. Soy chases down the ball. And they are comfortably heading back for the intention of going for the second run. Not the right throw from Soy. Should have thrown it to the bowlers and was a run out opportunity.
இறங்கி வந்துடுறாரு முன்னாடி கூட அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஓரத்தை கழிச்சு வந்துடுறது.
Swings and misses out, couldn't get much connection over that. As that went on to be another dot ball with one more to complete this over. Good decent over from Shoaib Ansari, but not much effective one. Catches the call. As that lands between the fielders, will be just a single to end the over. 28 for 3. Change of pace here from Sivakoti, as he's testing the patience of the batter, but not much into its connections. Pushing into the back foot, not much connections over that. Vignesh is pushing himself. Great shot that had been as it travels over the boundary ropes. With a wonderful stroke to tackle on someone like Sivakoti. It's 34 for 3 as you could see the dugout. The players are getting ready for the next game. 75 record of 72 balls to win the match. RR are under pressure, but still Narendra Sharma and Vignesh are showing some positivity by scoring runs against set bowlers like Shivakoti. Is building a different hope for the side. They have to continue with the same rhythm, they have to continue with the same flow of batting so that the team could get better. Even if Galaxy loses this game, it is not going to be a matter for them. But whereas for Rhinos, this is going to be the do or die game. If they lose the game, they should never think about getting back into the finals. That's how the challenges is going on in this game. $35 for 3. 75 more runs to win the game. Whereas for Narendra Sharma, after having immense experience as an opener in ODI formats, it's really challenging for certain batters to adapt themselves to the T20 formats, which is having a different pressure altogether. Strong shouts. He's looking out to be desperate, Shoaib Ansari. Typically a wicket-taking bowler. Every single time he comes into the crease, somehow he brings up some value to the side. The kind of wickets that he took yesterday showed his class. Continues out to bowl Shoaib Ansari. Not under control over that goes for wide ball. The fielders are being spread. That is a deep point fielder and that is a sweeper cover fielder in position. They're having 3 fielders in deep, long off, sweeper cover and deep point. And that is a deep square leg and long on in position. Leg side kept empty in most of the regions. And the game is being operated on the offside. And that's why he's bowling those off wides. The field position kind of adds pressure to the bowler. If I was a skipper, I would have added a close keeper behind the stumps. That may adding more pressure to the batters if they intend to play on the leg side. As there are more gaps on the leg side, just rotate the strike on the leg side. Try to convert ones into twos. More spaces for you to score runs on the leg side. This is another wonderful place where you could fetch a couple of runs. Will be just a single this time. Two more balls to end the over. As the Thunder Warriors are getting ready. Two more to end the over. That's 72 runs required of 68 balls. The required run rate is kept on increasing. It may add a bit of pressure for RR at the later part of this innings. That's a bit early. Now Narendra Sharma back on strike. It's 38 for 3. As RR are looking out to be quite good under control. Dot ball to end the over. Continues to bowl here. Shoaib Ansari.
யாருங்க
71 more runs required to win of 66 balls to win the game. Galaxy Giants, who won the toss, decided to bat, would now be happy with the kind of bowling performance that they're showing on the field.
சரி சரிங்க
Now just 71 more runs required of 65 balls to win the game.
இப்போ கொஞ்ச நேரத்தில் சொல்லிட்டுங்களா இப்போ ஒரு மேட்ச் லைவ் போயிட்டுருக்கு
Gumal Brar,
ஃபோனில் இருந்து தான் டேட்டா போயிட்டு
the new bowler that catches the call, and that is landed away from the fielder. Will be getting a couple of runs on the board. Strong shouts, no chance of that being a dismissal. There are more things to be kept in control, as the kind of running between the wickets that they're maintaining is exceptional to watch out for.
சொல்கிறேன்
40 for 3. 69 more runs required of 64 to win the game. Playing through the covers, wonderful stroke making from Vignesh. Whereas Vignesh is having more space to rotate the strike and keep the scoreboard moving. He could eventually make the game in his favour, but the problem here is it's not happening as of expected.
बहुत गर्मी
Thickish outside edge that goes behind and reaches the third man. Misfield will be just a single. One more to end the over. It's 43 for 3. Single to end the over. It's 44 for 3. Rotates the strike.
ஏ தயால்
As the scoreboard shows 10.1454 for 3.
நாங்க ஆபரேட் பண்ணேன்.
Things are quite good under control. Both Narendra Sharma and Vignesh are ensuring that they're not losing any wickets for the fourth wicket, as the fourth wicket partnership is getting carried on. Shoaib Ansari continues to bowl, still no wickets for his name. But the run rate is not something that's supporting RR. Either RR have to shift up the gears or they have to rotate the strike in a regular interval of time, as the record run rate is not much higher. It's under 6.5, but they have to maintain with the same run rate. Strong appeal.
நோ பால் அப்போ இதுக்கு இது மார்க்கெட்
That's a dead ball. Attempted to do a man-cut. Catches the call and that's taken. A soft dismissal. .65 more runs required of 56 to win the game. Finally, Shoaib Ansari got something to purchase today. Yuvraj on the new batter. In at number 6 for RR. They have to remember that this is a must-win situation for them. For both Yuvraj and Vignesh and rest of the batters sitting in the dugout. If you couldn't make it today, then things won't go in favor of them. They should get back and come back stronger for the second season.
இன்னைக்கு அதே பருப்பு சோறா தூக்கு மட்டும் தின்னு போட்டு
44 for 4. Continues after ball Sivakoti. Bro, அவ்வளோதான் 45 for 4. $45 for 4 in 11.2 over 64 runs required to win from 52 balls to 52 balls to win the game. Another one swing and a miss as Sivakoti gets things under control. Yuvarajan is yet to get off the mark.
Cameraman கடியிலையா
அது சார்ஜ் போட்டுக்கு நம்ம பேட்டரி சைக்கிள் போயிட்டு இருக்கு.
कैमरामैन पीछे देख दयाल दयाल दयाल
3 runs required to win the game.
பேட்டரி அதோட பேட்டரி சார்ஜர் ஆன்ல இருக்கான்னு பாரு. அந்த பேட்டரி சார்ஜ் போட்டுருக்கலடா, அது ஆன்ல இருக்கான்னு பாரு.
Still it's getting harder and harder and harder as Yuvarajan couldn't rotate the strike. He's yet to get off the mark. The kind of build strike rate pressure, opening the account matters a lot for any batter. 0 to 1 is really challenging for many batters psychologically, as of the same kind of pressure that they face while they are in 90s.
ஆஃப் பண்ணி விட்டுருப்பாரான்னு தெரியல.
Picks the gap on the placement, looks out to be perfect as it travels and almost reaches the boundary ropes. As they're not getting boundary over that, will be a couple of runs on the board.
என்னது குஜராத் எங்க இதுவா
ஐயோ
தலைவரே
இதோடதா சாரி ஐயா வந்து அப்படியே ஓடுவான் ஒரே
$48 for 4.
போடலாம் அத போடு
ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லேருந்தே போடுறாத.
Continues off the ball Sai. Pulls and got the connection better as the fielder at the deep will be saving the ball. Finally got off the mark with those couple of runs on the board from Yuvarajan. 14 of 19 balls from Vignesh C.
அதையும் போடுறான் ஒரு விக்கெட் போனதுக்கு போய் போடு கரெக்டா வச்சுக்கோ ஒரு விக்கெட் போனதுக்கு போய் போடு அப்படி இல்ல அந்த பாப்பம் மட்டும் நிக்குது அது
The strong shouts on the fingers were going up. Sai came in and brings up the breakthrough. That's wicket number 5 as Vignesh loses his way in the middle after playing a long innings. 49 for 5 it is. Savaria Sharma, the new batter, into the crease. It's 49 for 5. Not the right way to bat against such a low target. The batting displays not having the quality that it requires to play in such tournaments. Good stop from the fielder. All the teams must work on their batting. Directed! Look at that! Wicket number 6. This time it's a batter being dismissed. Yuvarajan would have never expected that to happen. What a wonderful throw it had been. Wonderful save from the long off fielder. நாளைக்கு முக்கியமான நாள். Raghava, the new batter. Raghava on strike. 58 runs more required to win in 43 balls to win the game. Glides it at the final region as the fielder is chasing down the ball. It will eventually go for the boundary as he's getting up the mark with that boundary. Good start is his batting. Just take back a look at that shot. It's bowled onto the pads and that's been glided onto the fine leg. Excellent stroke making. $55 for 6.
Operator, motivation ஆக BGM போடவும் என்ன முடிச்சுட்டாங்க போங்க அப்படிங்கற மாதிரி BGM போடாதீங்க.
போடுற BGM போடு. KGM போடு.
இல்ல ராஜ்பாய் எடுத்துக்கல.
55 for 6. Last 7 overs in hands. The required run rate is 7.71 with Savaria Sharma on strike. Good work behind the sub. The wicketkeeper is doing an exceptional job today. This may lead up to the third victory for them as Galaxy Giants are keeping things under control.
கூப்பிடவே இல்லையா? நேத்து கூப்பிட்டீங்க நீ கூப்பிடவே இல்ல. பரவாயில்லை முடிச்சிட்டு.
அப்புறம் இல்ல started off his innings with the boundary. So both the batters are looking out to be in good confidence as Vivek continues out to bowl. His first over this is. swings and got the connection better. 2 is the call. There's no chance of that being the second run. Wonderful running between the wickets. Even if Savaria tries to go for the big shots, there wasn't enough spaces on the ground. It's slightly a big ground. You can't just time it and go for big maximums. You should clearly connect that well to reach the peak that you're looking for. Bottom hand. Top hand. Top hand in control. Rajma.
மெயின் ஹேண்ட் பேட்டரோ அது பாட்டம் ஹேண்ட் அது அப்படியே உள்டாவோ பிடிப்பாங்க.
Strong shouts. And the on-field umpire is pretty sure with his decision that it's missing down the leg. Two to end the over. It's 58 for 6 RR. Played through the covers as it will just travel for single. Not much impactful overs these for this, rotating the strikes here and there. With 1 to end this over, Raghavan strike. Trying to sweep the ball as it eventually goes for single to end the over. 60 for 6 after 14.
Yeah, இது வச்சுக்க
49 record of 36 balls to win the game. Things are slightly going out of RR as Galaxy Giants were looking forward to make it a hat-trick of victories. They need just 4 more wickets, and whereas for RR they need 49 and 6 overs. Starting with Gurmal Brar, bowls his second over, back into the attack. Now the close call. And the fingers were not going up. Wonderful running between the wickets. That brings back Savaria on strike. There were big hopes for Savaria today. The hopes are falling towards Savaria Sharma. The one big hope for them. He did fantastic job on the field. Got a wonderful catches. Saved a couple of boundaries. Can he be able to transform the same energy with the bat? But Gurmal Brar is not leaving any traces to take things into control. It seems like Punjab versus Rajasthan. He's trying to get under the ball and to cut the ball, similar to what Gautam Gambhir did in his professional days. But the only change is Savaria is a right-handed batter. Beautiful stroke making. Looks out to be solid and confident to win the game. And he wanted the 2-2. That shows the kind of commitment that he's having and his intent to win the game. If he gets the right partner, he could make things happen. Such a wonderful batter, Savaria Sharma. Most important thing is having the commitment. He wanted to win the game. As of what it was told in the 1998 Sharjah game, Sachin Tendulkar wants to win the game. Similarly, Savaria, out of the entire team's dynamics, his approach is looking out to be positive as he desperately wants that victory for his side. It's a do-or-die game for them. Nobody understands the situation. They are not playing a fearless cricket, just playing for the sake. As the target is very low for them, still they are struggling to score runs on the board. Whereas Savaria is playing a different brand of cricket. Gumilbrar, 2 more to complete this over. Another one on to the pads. The intention was to attack the stumps. As the line slightly misses out here for the batter. And these things must be kept in control. With one more to complete this over. Now the decent over despite of the intent of Savaria. As Savaria wanted that single desperately, and Raghava will be keeping the strike back for the next over. That's 15 overs completed, 64 for 6. .64 for 6 as Raghava tries to find the aerial route, not but much better connection as they eventually gets a couple of runs on the board. .66 for 6 in 15.1 overs. With Vivek continues to bowl his second over. A Yorker attempt as Savaria comes back for single. Now this over might be a big over in this game in terms of batting or maybe in terms of wicket column as Savaria Sharma will surely try to go for big shots. Miscommunication, but the throw went on to be at the wrong end. That awards a single for them. Few more deliveries to chase things off in control as Savaria Sharma is keeping the hopes alive. .40 more runs required to win the game.
அங்க இருக்கு சுவிட்ச் போர்டு சார்ஜ் அப்படி அங்க எதாவது சொல்லி கழட்டி விட சொல்லலாம்.
1 to end the over. 38 more runs required of 25 balls to win the game. At 71 for 6. Now the last ball of this over. 71 for 6. "71 for 6, last 4 overs. Savaria, Sharma and Raghava are having good communication between each other, as this conversation might build something in, or it may be the game of Galaxy gents. 38 runs required of 24 to win the game. Pulls the ball, beautiful shot that had been, and a wonderful catch too. A good cricket all round everywhere, as that went on to be a dismissal, as Raghava's intention to go for big shots is going in vain. But I'll say this was such a wonderful effort with top hand domination as he pulled the ball.
நான் தான் என்னால அப்படின்ற மாதிரி எதுவுமே கிடையாது.
"71 for 6, last 4 overs, 38 runs required of 24 to win the game." Good shot, and he's straight away getting off the mark with a single. Bablu, the new batter. So for 3 wickets for Sai.
கவலைப்படாத.
29 more runs required to win the game. Score. A couple of cricket deliveries. Not an easy one to face someone like Harish, who delivers in such a high pace. Now one more to end this over. This looks out to be a wonderful first innings chase. A low target different to what should for. Yorked and dot ball. Now he's throwing that. 80 for 8 after 19.
ஆஃப் ஆயிடுச்சு.
Dilip Magrola and Bablu were the final batters to play the responsible delivery. Formality deliveries as 29 runs record of 6 balls still possible, but practically it seems like a challenging one. The mathematical possibilities won't be applied. Materialistically it will be challenging for them. Tries to go for the big shot, and that eventually a good save. Will be getting a couple of runs on the board. Starts off with a good running between the wickets.
பால் எந்த பக்கம் போனாலும் மாறு விஷயத்துல எங்க மச்சான் இருப்பான் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி எல்லா பக்கமும் ஒரு ஃபீல் இருக்காங்க. 5 பால்
That goes past the wicketkeeper, swings and misses out. This is what the regular story right from the beginning of those innings. This is not the right way to bat in such high standard cricket tournaments. Now it's mathematically impossible for them to reach the target that they're looking for. So Giants are making it a hat-trick of victory. Look at the effort. Sivakoti at this age, he shows his complete physical commitment as well as mental commitment. Look at his numbers, 1 for 15. Not just in this game, every single game he's been playing phenomenal performance. Now 3 to win the game. 3 balls to finish things off. With 2 more to end this over. 82 for 8 RR. That fell short of the fielder and run out opportunity as he is losing his way in the middle, but not going on to be a dismissal as the wicketkeeper hesitated to lift the bails out. Good sportsmanship here from the wicketkeeper.
27 லாஸ்ட் பால்ல 27 ரன் அடிக்க முடியுமா பேட்டிங் டீம் சொல்லுங்க ப்ளீஸ்.
மணியா
Last ball of this game, as that will be a wide ball with 1 more to complete this over.
Mavericks captain கொஞ்சம் வாங்க டாஸ் போடணும். மேட்ச் மை டீம் Mavericks.
Strong shouts and no chance of that being a dismissal. And that's the end of this innings. That's 83 for 8. And the match have been won by Galaxy Giants. It's a hat-trick of victories for them. Against all those things, Mighty Mavericks, Thunder Warriors, now against the Rhinos. Winning a difference of 25 runs. Galaxy Giants are the table toppers. And they are making the plays in the finals. And they'll be the first finalist of this tournament, IPCL. Congratulations to Galaxy Giants for making such methods. Sai will be getting the player of the match for his 3 wickets and 28 not out. Exceptional performance from him.